Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. And off we go from downtown Indy. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Jacobs, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs, and he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Try and throw. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
His kick is good, and the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Tap, bring it. Big lion. Hut, hut.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. 1 yard
Ball
gain.
right on the
Brings up
50-yard
2nd and
line.
9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
19. Hey, smash. No, street. Check, smash. Rig alert. Hey, smash. Hurt. Rig. Hey, smash. Hurt. Go, street. Check, smash.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, smash. Hurt. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Go, street. 7 Pirates. Street. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. 19 Lion. Take off.
Throwing is Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. And they're gonna get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Gay is good. Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Bronco 80. Huh.
He'll get this out wide. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Number 6.
Second and inches.
On the pickup. It's second
Richardson.
and inches.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Here we
line.
go. 60 Bison, 60 street. 79. 18 Rattler. Chop 60.
Now Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle. That's a short pickup to about the 47. That's David Collins on the stop. Third and inches.
Third down.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of 5. It's
Panther
4th down.
11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
On 4th down, Richardson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Now, Jacobs. In a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Colts 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
What is that?
Tight end going in motion here. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Unlock line. Let's go now. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. brings up second
Rig
and
alert,
11
rig alert.
at the 44-yard line.
Lions. Go street. Hey, hurt.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Ready up. Come on. Set. Go.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for the Colts.
First and 10.
Rig it.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Packers. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
On the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Richardson. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10.
Looking to throw, Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson gonna look to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Warriors 72. Viking 18. Hot.
Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On third down, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Broncos.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second-guess them?
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, Williams. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Colts, nothing.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Lions. Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Cowboy, Buffalo 18. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Ready,
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
38-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, come on. Mustang 19. Gravity Lions.
A second down throw for Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's good.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
19.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
70, 19, charge. Ready,
Richardson to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 41, here's second down and 6.
Panther 11, Panther, go.
From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll swing this one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
14-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Running is Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
27-yard line.
Tag. Get up.
From the gun, here's a handoff. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Dragon 60. Ready?
On second down, Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Throwing, Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. On the run to the right. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't.
No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him.
Caleb Williams sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's third down. 3rd and 11.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. Here's the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
At their own 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Left thing, 19. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Come on. Set. 70. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Now Richardson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Here we go. Cowboy Warrior 70. Check smash. 7 Pirates.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. He'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And that one will be incomplete. You know, that is some kind of call deep in your own territory. And that's one you're just going to have to live with. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He's got room to roam. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready? Get up, go!
On 1st down, it's Richardson. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
3 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the
18
45-yard line.
rattling, down. 970 Timberwolves. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
They'll
of
come up
15
here,
yards.
1st and 10.
Another. Colts.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man, that is Bond. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
4-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Richardson to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third down, 3 to go. A play fake. Now Williams. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back and likely